What is going on, guys? Today I will be discussing, like I said in yesterday's video, I will be discussing on if it's a good idea to clone coasters or is it a bad thing. Now, we've seen a lot of coasters, coaster models pop up in the park. We have several models. So, um, we have we have the so as you can see pictured, we have the Bam and the Ride clones and the Skyrocket 2 coasters. But we will be talking about which one was first cloned. So as you can see, we first seen the Vekoma boomerangs show up in all like a lot of theme parks. We have one at Knott's Berry Farm. We have one, all over the world. So they were popular then. I don't know about right now, but they are starting to show up in all parks. The Vekoma boomerangs. So I don't know if you guys are a big fan of Vekoma boomerangs, but I know I would not want to go on those. But if I want, I can go on one and just get a credit, but I don't think I'm gonna ride it again. Uh, it depends on my mood or depends on how I like the ride. So, and then after the Vekoma boomerangs, we totally see those sucky, whatever those Vekoma SLC roller coasters start to show up. We have them in several parks, and they started to clone. Um, we have T3. We have uh, this one, which is Thunderhawk. I forgot the name. I think it's Thunderhawk. And then we have Mindy Racer. We have some in several Six Flags parks, and then there's also one in LH Gardens, I think. Yeah, LH Gardens. So they are also starting to show up everywhere also. So there's Kong at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. A lot of people are saying that Vekoma SLC coasters do suck, so I'm thinking they do suck. So I'm gonna stay away from these roller coasters, the SLCs. But if I want, I can just give one credit and see and make sure. But like I said, I think the Vekoma SLCs are a sucky coaster, so I'm probably gonna have to ride it once. Um, yeah. These are the Vekoma inverted roller coasters, the suspended coasters that are really rough, so I'm thinking now, but they're also cloning this one. Next up, we have the Batman the Ride clones. So we have one in most of Six Flags parks, and we have one in Equiliate, something like that, or Taiwan. We have plenty of these coasters. We have some in Europe. I think there's one called the forgot, Anaconda, something like that. There are coasters cloning like this. We have Goliath at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. Kind of weird. Yeah. There are also several ones in America. We have La Vampire at La Ronde. There are several, type of these coasters. The one at Magic Mountain seems to be okay, but I'm thinking the one in over Georgia. I think over Georgia is running backwards now. La Vampire is probably running backwards now. But the others, I bet like Six Flags St. Louis isn't that great of a ride. And also the one at Six Flags Great Adventure, I think it's not a good experience, but it's okay. All those rides are not good except for the one at Magic Mountain. The one at Magic Mountain I've ridden, it was pretty smooth and fast. Yeah, so these are actually also built by Bolliger and Mabillard, B&M. So if you know what B&M is, it's the ones who make wing coasters, stuff like that. This is a B&M invert, so feel free to ride the same rides at each Six Flags parks. And if you get tired of them, then it's your choice. Stop riding them, stay away from them. Or if you like them, go ahead and just do whatever you want at those parks. But I'm just saying they have these at all Six Flags parks, or not all of them, but most of them do. So feel free to ride these. But again, it doesn't really matter if it's a Batman the Ride clone or whatever, but it's just gonna be the same ride technically, but we're gonna have to see we're gonna be seeing the same entire ride, but with different color schemes. But they're all being inverts. So whatever it is, I think the other B&M inverts would be a lot better than this one. So whatever you guys think choice is, uh, just say that whatever ride is better. But I'm thinking that the other B&M inverts would be better than the Batman the Ride clones. So then they have Batman the Ride. Now they're starting to install these. They were installing these Skyrocket 2 coasters, which is this Premier Rides launch coaster, triple launch coaster, goes forwards, backwards, and then forwards again with a full speed, and then it just continues the ride like that. Goes from the top, has a hardline roll on top, and then it goes to this non-inverting loop, and then it just goes back. So these rides are also cloned. So I don't know if you guys are really excited about these showing up. But if you're a big fan of this ride, then you're probably gonna be excited for it. But just just to let you know, these are all the same type of rides. So we see one in Lake Compounds, which is the Phobia Fear, and then we have one at Six Flags Discovery, which is Superman Ultimate Flight, and then we have Tempesto at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Then we have Zombie Ride in Mexico, and yeah, pretty much it. And then we have wait, we I forgot one. We have I forgot the name, but it's like the Sky, the Daredevil coaster or something like that, and it's open in Holiday Park in Germany. I forgot the name though. Just comment in the box and tell me what name it is. Because I forgot the name, but I know it's somewhere in Holiday in the Park, and it's themed to a devil. So whatever it is, just comment in the box below and tell me. Yeah, these rides are just they're just built up, and they also don't take up too much space. So this one is also one of the craziest rides out there, but it's also kind of they also kind of theme it sometimes. They theme it sometimes. Yeah, they theme the Skyrocket 2 coasters, but they're just built straight up. Nothing really special about them. They're just gonna have the same elements, but they're gonna be the same manufacturers if it's gonna be a Skyrocket 2 coaster. So yeah, in 2012 we started to see one pop up. Then 2000, I think 2013, then 14, and then I think one in 15, and then now they probably stopped building these. So 16, they took a break for Skyrocket 2 coasters, and then now in 2018, I think they're gonna get back to it. There's gonna be one at SeaWorld San Diego, because that has been rumored. So we will start seeing these again eventually. So yeah, and then maybe in the future, maybe Six Flags New England may get one. Not quite sure. I don't know about these Skyrocket Rocket 2 coasters if Six Flags will decide to build these again. But we've seen only one of these pop up at a Six Flags park. So, not quite sure if we're gonna even see more. But the most latest thing that they've also been cloning are these are now popular, the SNS 40 free fly coasters. They've been cloning this now. We've seen it at four of the parks, and now we've seen them at seven of the parks now. But the other ones, the other four, I think they're under construction. Correct me if I'm wrong, four, three, I don't know, but I think four of them are under construction right now. Six Flags over Texas has one now, is having one. Six Flags Great America. What's the other park? Six Flags New England, and I think the last one is, gosh, what is it? Six Flags America is probably getting one. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Um, but whatever that park is that they're building, there's gonna be four of them, so there's gonna be seven more. Uh, wait, no, three. Actually, three of them are coming out next year. So yeah, so you're gonna probably be not excited too much excited to it. You're not gonna be too crazy about it. It's just gonna be the same NSNS 40 free flight coaster. Although Six Flags Over Texas, Six Flags Fiesta Texas have the same ride, it still doesn't really matter because they're only like 8 miles away. 8 miles away, so it really doesn't really care or matter. But they're gonna both be the same, you know, names. They could have done better, have different names, but I guess John Duff, John Duffy just had something simple in his head and just, hey, why don't we just name it Joker? We 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 have no plans to have a different name for those rides yet. So then there they are. We have Joker, and then we have one Batman the ride. It's kind of strange too, which they only have one that has a different name, and seven of them have the same name. So, what do you guys think about it? What do you guys think? Do you should is it is it a good idea to clone coasters, or is it a bad thing, or they should just stop cloning coasters? So, just comment in the box below and tell me what you think. Do you want them to? Is it a good thing to clone, or is it a bad thing to clone? Um, Other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys next time.